Good morning everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Prabhathalovesmovies. Today I'll be talking about some popular male actors who have played supporting roles in female-centric films. The general trend associated with most female-centric films is that the male leads are played by either absolute newcomers or relatively new actors. For example, in Priyanka Chopra's Mary Kom, Darshan Kumar made his debut as the supportive husband. In Alia Bhatt's Razi, the then relatively new Vicky Kaushal played the Pakistani spouse. In South, the love interests in Anushka Shetty's Arundhati and also Bhagamati were played by actors who were of little significance. However, there has also been an exception to these rules, and this video is about that. I'll be covering Telugu and Hindi films as a part of this video. I'll first begin off with the latest Telugu films. Number 1. Virata Parvam. Rana has always chose different roles when compared to his counterparts. He has never stuck to typical hero characters. A major reason for that could be attributed for his late entry into films. Continuing to show his versatility, Rana played an Naxal leader in the Sai Pallavi-led Virata Parvam. Rana's Ravanna worked as a perfect foil to Sai Pallavi's Vanilla. Rana let Sai Pallavi hog the limelight, but he also stood his own. He was particularly impressive in two of the film's scenes. The first one is when he meets his mother, played by Zarina Wahab, after a long time. The second one is the climax. He does a fantastic job in telling his love and also the anguish that he feels for the supposed betrayal of Vanilla. Number 2. Rudramadevi. Allu Arjun surprised one and all with his extended cameo in Anushka Shetty's Rudramadevi. The role of Gona Ganna Reddy is a small yet pivotal one. In the hands of an inefficient actor, it would have gone completely unnoticed. But Allu Arjun made his presence felt from his first scene itself. His dialogue delivery, combined with his overall demeanor, made the audiences cheer for him whenever Allu Arjun appeared on the screen. His character that stays with you for a long time. It was a nice gesture on the part of Allu Arjun to do this, considering that the star he is. Number 3. Usaravelli. Surendra Reddy's Usaravelli, starring Junior NTR, isn't exactly a female-centric film, but still Tamanna had a substantial role to play. In fact, there are portions in the second half where Tamanna takes over and even dominates Junior NTR. Junior NTR deserves credit both for letting Tamanna take center stage in some of the portions and for also playing a crook. It takes confidence for an actor to do this. Now let's move to Hindi films. Number 1 is Dear Zindagi. In Alia Bhatt's Dear Zindagi, Shahrukh Khan played an adorable psychiatrist called Jahangir Khan. The role of Jahangir Khan isn't of the typical psychiatrist that you see in real life. His methods are very unconventional, case in point being the kabaddi sequence between Alia and him in the sea. But his methods are very effective. Shahrukh makes his entry late in the film, but he charms his way into the audience's hearts. As Jahangir Khan, Shahrukh imparted some valuable real-life lessons to both Alia's Kiara and also the audiences sitting in the theatre. The scenes between him and Alia were one of the major reasons why the film worked. Number 2, Secret Superstar. Earlier on, Aamir Khan had played an lovable teacher in his directorial debut, Tara Zameen Par. Here he helped a child with dyslexia, played by Darshil Safari. In Secret Superstar, Aamir Khan played a supporting role to Zaira Wasim's Insia. Here his role was that of a flamboyant musician. It was very good to see the actor letting his hair loose down and having fun, particularly after the serious dangle. Both Secret Superstar and Tara Zameen Par helped in Aamir becoming endurable to the audiences. Number 3, Fir Milenge. Salman Khan is someone who's made a career out of playing macho roles. The characters that he does generally hasn't got any place for hero's vulnerability. However, Shilpa Shetty's Fir Milenge was of a different nature. In this film, Salman Khan plays an HIV patient. He unknowingly passes on his condition to Shilpa Shetty's character after they spend a romantic night together. Salman has his big moment in the pre-climax where he meets Shilpa Shetty after a hiatus. The performance in this one isn't the best dramatic movement, but still the actor does reasonably well. Last is Chalbaz. Sridevi's Chalbaz was loosely inspired from Hema Malini's Sita or Geeta. Sita or Geeta was also made into Telugu called Ganga or Manga. Shobana Babu and Krishna played the supporting characters. In Chalbaz, Rajnikant and Sunny Deol took over the roles reprised by Sanjeev Kumar and Dharmendra in the original one. Rajnikant in particular had a huge blast. He matched Sridevi step by step. His camaraderie with Sridevi was one of the major highlights of the film. This is all about some of the popular male actors who have played supporting roles in female-centric films. Here is hoping that many more male actors attach their stardom to the upcoming female-centric ones. The disclaimer is this isn't a complete list by any means. This is all for today. See you until we meet next time.